All right, guys. It's time for our last replay of today's Icyfar. Actually, no, we've got a bonus replay after this. But look who it is, representing my own clan, Taste the Bacon. One of my favorite players. I was actually watching his stream the other day. It is DarkMinions. And up here in the top left in the blue, it is, oh my friggin' god, Ember. I like this. He doesn't even need to type his complaints. He can just type a blank message to his opponent in chat, and he's already balance whining. He's like, oh, that's so imbalanced. That's so overpowered, man. DarkMinions, for you who don't know, is a Masters 1. Does anyone know DarkMinions level at the moment? He's somewhere in Master League. Really quite a good player, and he was doing like a Proxy hatch to GM stream last week. Really cool dude, massive cheeser, filthy fucker. I love him, he's dirty, and he's been featured in Icyfar since the very early days. It used to always be, oh, yes, he is actually proxy hatching, but this is so sick. So he was doing the early cheeses. It was always DarkMinions and Steven were the two players that would send in like the dumbest, most filthy replays to the early Icyfars, and they would play each other sometimes in them where they're both playing the challenge, and we'd get like this, just the worst, greatest replays of all time. Like, they were so ridiculous. Immigrant Ember, lol, this is a new one. Oh god, he's building more drones. Stop prioritizing chat over dealing with the rush. Build an overlord. Build an overlord! Okay, he starts an overlord. He will be able to respond, but we've already got a spawning pool finished. We've got Zerglings making their way across the map. DarkMinions here, hitting with a hard hitting challenge. Hey! Oh my god, Imba says some sort of pig challenge, of course, recognizing the clan tag and realizing there's something filthy. I love this. DarkMinions realizing his own hatch is going to finish kind of late, so he's waiting for that to finish so he can use the creep spread of that hatch to put spine crawlers down. But oh my friggin' god, Ember is going to pull all the drones down, start a spine. Good reaction from Ember so far. Also has Zerglings on the way, but here come the Lings. DarkMinions happy to take the fight now. Focuses down the spine. Nicely done. And just uses his own drones for combat. Now he says, okay, you're going to pull back, starts putting down his own spine crawlers. And beautiful control here by DarkMinions. Oh, he's even going to block the ramp a little bit? What the hell? Puts an Evo chamber down there. DarkMinions, you sick bastard. The Zerglings, unable to get down to reinforce. No, that's completely walled. They can't get through there. That's completely walled. You sick genius. He's walled him into his main base, so his drones are stuck on the low ground on their own. Oh my god. DarkMinion's spine is barely going to finish. It gets up at half-life. He's got a queen behind the wall in. And when that Evo goes down, the broodlings are going to pop out. It's a trap. Oh my god, you sick bastard. DarkMinions walling off his opponent's main base ramp in a Zerg vs Zerg. Hot damn, some creative filth. And Ember takes it in stride, says, alrighty then, lol. Hats off to you, guys. Can we slap some bacon down in chat for OMFG Ember for taking that one like a champ? Goes, whoa, what the fuck is this? Is this some challenge? Gets walled into his main and just kind of goes, oh my god, what the fuck? Rolls with the punches, slaps some bacon down in respect for this legendary Zerg victim here. Oh my fucking god, Ember. And of course, for DarkMinions. That was awesome. That was sick. GG, well played, DarkMinions. Great replay. You know what, guys? That was such a quick replay. Uh-oh. Did I alter for the game? Try and alter for the game. We're gonna join that up. We're gonna go straight into the bonus replay, guys. Straight into it. All right, we're gonna go straight into the bonus game immediately. Okay. Just so we can chuck these together as one VOD, since that was a 3.5 minute game. For those of you tuning in now, guys, guess what this is? iCast, your freaking awesome replays. It's a weekly show made in, of course, the form of the most beautiful of shows, Fun Day Monday, inspired by Day 9, as well as a few other silly shows as well. There's a weekly challenge, which you can always find in my Twitch chat. The challenge for next week is bait and switch. Make your opponent believe they won and then crush them decisively. It's a hard challenge. Not a lot of people will be submitting, so there is a very high percentage. If you can manage to pull off any games, even vaguely hitting this challenge, good chance your replays get in. And trust me, guys, show me some of those builds. What's the main suggestion for everyone out there? just take your expansion in the corner of the map and build most of your infrastructure there. That automatically will set you up. If you do that for like 20 ladder games, you will get a bunch of amazing bait and switch replays where your opponent believes they win, and then suddenly they realize all your shit's out on the map somewhere else. You turn around and crush them. So get your proxy builds out, start building shit in weird locations on the map, and get ready for this kind of abandoning of the main sort of strategy. There's going to be, I'm sure, many ways outside of that suggestion where you could make this happen, but that's the main one which I'm suggesting. In case anyone's really stuck, I always like to offer some suggestions of how to get this challenge to work, so that you guys aren't too confused on it. And guys, this is of course a replay from Alishar, which is the Smurf account of Eonblu. Now I say Smurf, in this regards I mean Smurf, just as in it's like an extra account, an alias. It is not lower ranked than his main account. So if you're smurfing the ladder, we often mean you're playing on a lower account to get easy opponents. It's a real scummy move. In this case, I just mean this is an alternate account. This is the typical terrible word usage of us gamers, where we use words that mean multiple things in different ways, and new people get really fucking confused because it makes no sense. We just try to make our lingo almost as confusing as the English language because we really feel like screwing shit up. So Eonblu's going to open up with a nice little proxy hatch down here. Lemorse is like, fuck you, man. I'll just pull probes. And you can see its hit point steadily going down. So he's going to have to cancel that hatch at some point, but he's delaying the Nexus. And this is, of course, the current challenge. Remember, guys, when you're building a hatchery, it actually starts creep spread. So if you cancel it and very quickly put down an Evo chamber, you can get that started as well, which costs a lot less money than a hatchery and keeps the delay going. If that Evo chamber finishes, when it burns down from not being on creep spread, when it bleeds out, broodlings will come out and kill all your opponent's stuff. So if this can finish at all, he might actually let it finish and then try to use the broodlings to get some kills. It's going to finish. He's going to let it finish. Yes. Uh-oh, you gotta watch out, probes. The broodlings turn on them. Oh, quick pull from Lemorse. Will he lose one probe? The broodlings are going for it. They want to get one more nibble. Oh, they expire. The probes do get out. Good micro from Lemorse there. Nonetheless, frustration on Lemorse's side of the map. Eonblu, Alishar just being a bit of a dick. Lemorse says, that's fine. I'll just open double adept pressure. Let's see you deal with this. I know this was a big expense from you. Your hatchery's delayed, your gas and pool are delayed, you don't have link speed ready just yet. So he's going to get 2 adepts over there and look to equalize while taking a delayed natural expansion behind that one. Lemorse takes the second gas, is going to put on gas behind this. This is really solid play. This is GM level play, for those of you who don't know. This is GM level play. Lower end of EU GM, so about top 15 on NA ladder, just to give you guys perspective between the different difficulties. In case you've never talked to any EU elitists, don't worry, I'll cover for them and make sure you guys know that EU is indeed 1,000 times better than NA. Canceling the shade in the main base, these adepts going to walk up here and just, zone out this base, looking to intercept any drones. The Zergling's going to come forward, but that's just free kills for Lemorse. Has got the shade out as insurance, picks off a whole ton of Zerglings. Oh, even cancels the shade here, says, nah, I'm going to get that drone. Nice Spore Crawler trick there from Eonblu though. Nice. He's going to threaten the shade in the main. There's no queen in that main base right now, and there's no Zerglings out anymore. Eonblu being super greedy. Uh-oh. Oh, those adepts sliding in the back. And look at this. Great micro. Not letting the drones get this around. So many kills going down here. This is a disaster, mate. Don't get me wrong. It's okay to take a little bit of damage as Eonblu since you delayed that Nexus so long, but guess what? That's finished now. Protoss is up at 28 probes, and it's 2 base versus 2 base. You are in a bit of a hard spot. Lemorse has done all this damage. Did spot the fast lair. Eonblu taking 2 gases. That makes me think it's going to be... Is this cheesy mutas? Are we going to see like 40 drone Mutalisk rush out of Eonblu? We might. This could be filthy, man. This could be super filthy. All right, Oracle's on the way as well. We've got the Adept there. Zealot Stalker on the way. And some good shit coming on. All right, Oracle's on the way as well. Let's go, 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 go. Oh, wait, I don't have my same observing settings here on EU. Overlord's going to get sniped down as well. He's trying to get to this pervert pillar. Overlords love that pillar because it gives a bit of a breeze up their skirt. You can see it's a fan. Is he going to get there? No. Last Stalker shot takes him out. Chunks of Overlord meat go everywhere. That's kind of festy. That's pretty gross, man. Pretty gross. Overlord comes in the backside. And, oh, you know what? Oh, God. Queen's in a spore. Get out of there. Run, 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 run. There is a Swarm Host pit on the way, which he's seen. An infestation pit. I call that a Swarm Host pit with good reason. Pretty sure that's what it's for. I think we're going to see Nydus Worm on the way here for Eonblu as well. He's down 7 workers. And he's just going to go Nydus Swarmhost, the cheeky butthole strategy. It's so funny because I called this the cheeky butthole about a year ago when I first started doing Nydus Swarmhost. The funny thing is the Nydus Worm is so cheap and so reliable now. This is just a solid strategy. I feel wrong calling it the cheeky butthole. I'm like, do I need to give it a new name now? Is it just the butthole? It's not even that cheeky. It's just, it's like people are like, yeah, it's this Nydus Swarmhost. What's so cheeky about that? I'm like, just the firm butthole people are saying, or just the it's solid. Solid, just like a healthy stool sample. On a low fiber diet. Overseer pops that eyeball, maximum pervert mode. You see, they pops up this tentacle with extra pervy eyeballs on it. You can see the Overseer is mega pervert unit. So many eyeballs all over him. And he's ready to put that Nydus Worm down. A Stalker, a couple of Zealots, and 2 Oracles coming in here. Swarmos happen to be used defensively. Oh, the Transfuse is pretty good. They tank a lot of damage. And these Oracles are... Oh, saves the Queens at the last second. Pops the Queens into the Nydus. And then he's just like, nah. Whenever a unit starts getting hit, just puts them in the Nydus so the Zealots can't focus them down. That was lit. Super sick. There are still Zealots here, though. He's like, oh, shit. I need to throw some more Locusts. So he pops out, throws some Locusts, and then pisses off. Locusts do insane damage. Is it enough? Okay, he's going to have to throw one more round. Loses a couple drones, but not too bad. Meanwhile, Nydus Worm in the main base. Queen's going to pop out. Swarmo's going to pop out. Only a few of them actually off cooldown, though. Oh, no. Eonblu. The Swarmo's getting focused down. Oh, no. Oh, no. This has gone terribly wrong. Oh man, he's gonna try and focus down the Nydus Worm. Oh, actually, two Swarmos managed to hop back in. The rest getting ravaged here. And this is a good trade for Lemorse. Taking out all those important tech units. Still has an Oracle alive on this side of the map. As Lemorse, I mean, he's thinking about a third base. I think he needs to be thinking about just make a bunch of Zealots and try to deal with this. As Lemorse, all you got to do is just make enough fighting shit right now and just defend. And stop these like Locusts getting... How many Swarmos are out? 8 Swarmos. That's a lot. As Lemorse, you need to get some Archons up or something. We got a Templar Archives? No. Doesn't really have enough gas to make Archons. Has 40 Ts. Oh, nice Immortal drop. Slaps the head off that Nydus Worm. Eonblu on 36 drones, 2 base Nydus Swarmhost. He's trying to throw out firm buttholes, but they aren't really working. It's starting to look cheekier and cheekier. The way this is getting shut down is making me start to have faith in my original name of it as the cheeky butthole. The Swarmo's coming up here. Oh, he's got to click these Swarmos. He can't let them land, can't let them land. Okay, no, he's just going to clear those pylons for now. Fair enough. I was going to say, if you want to throw them in that base, you've got to quickly grab them the moment you launch so that they don't land on those units. That Nydus Worm goes down, but guess what? The Immortals are out of position. There's a new one in the main base. Not going to use it, though. He wasn't actually loaded up and ready. He's going to throw another Nydus Worm. Oh, DT's at home. Oh, he had to throw the Locusts at home. How many? Oh, 2 more drones went down. Queen takes down that DT. Oh, no. These counterattacks not working out for Lemorse right now. And we do see another Nydus Worm on the low ground. Eonblu here. More dogged than a dog? What's a very dogged thing? I don't know. He's just... He just is... You know when you play these cheesy Zerg players who just keep trying the same dumb thing over and over? And you know it's really stupid, but if it works, you're going to be really fucking sad. Oh, he's actually almost going to lose the Immortals. He does waste that Locust Wave on the low ground, though. Only 4 get to the main base, and I think he's going to go for the worker line. Let's see how many workers he gets. Oh, he's got one in the back. He's got one in the back. Oh, Lemorse defended so well for so long, and now his main base is ravaged. Uh-oh, he's in Dicktown, mate. The probes go back to mine way too early. His economy is shit. He's going to counterattack with the Zealots. The Oracle does go down. The Swarmos all off cooldown right now for another 8 seconds until... Oh, the Nydus Worm's going to go down. The Nydus Worm will go down, but you know what? The Swarmos already evacuated from it. If both ends of the Nydus are all gone, there's no more exits, there's no entrance, everything in the Nydus dies. Luckily, Eonblu was already emptied out of that. He's going to lose 1 or 2 Swarmos. Throws these Locusts defensively, already throws down another Nydus Worm in the back of his main base, and he has managed to hold on, but it's only a 26 probe economy for Lemorse. Lemorse has a 3rd Nexus on the way, desperately trying to reprobe up here. I mean, I think as Lemorse, you've just got to commit everything into an attack across the map, right? You have a Stargate. Oh, if only you'd built a Phoenix or something earlier. The problem is, This Overseer keeps allowing him to Nydus both there, and at any point he can send a Zergling up here and Nydus this area. So Lemorse is trying to cover way too many areas. I think just going for this counter drop is the secret. He can just smash through Eonblu's expansions. DT on the low ground, perfectly placed. Lemorse is going to shut down that Nydus exit. Very nicely done there. Just before it pops. There we go. Immortals and DTs on the front. I'd like to see these just turned into Archons, to be honest. He's going to click on the lair. Uh-oh. There's only 3. Okay, there are 3 Overseers out, so he's got plenty of detection. That Swarmos goes down. Pick up. Lemorse, get out. Don't commit. Oh, he loses 2 DTs, but he does get the lair. I think that's okay. That should be all right, as long as he keeps denying this Nydus Swarm. Another Overseer desperately trying to get to the other side of the map. Eonblu has 24 Swarmos, an unstoppable force. The problem for Eonblu is how do you get them across the map? He's trying to throw down a Nydus Worm. Lemorse has DTs right next to it. They're not an attack move, though. Lemorse, get on top of it. You got a DT there as well. Do not let that get out. Okay. Looks like the Charge Zealots will make quick work of that. Eonblu is looking desperate right now. Oh, man. Get some self-esteem, Eonblu. Stop throwing yourself at this Protoss player. You're like, why can't you accept my Nydusy butthole love? I just want to give you butt love. Lemorse is like, I don't want it. Fuck off. Stop calling me. I'm changing my phone number. Eonblu's like, guess what? Found your new phone number. Here's some more Swarm hosts. Have some cheeky butthole lovin'. Yeah, Lemorse is like, leave me alone. This is fucking creepy, dude. This is unwanted Zerg attention. Those lokes, oh, there's an Overseer there as well, so we even killed the DT. Oh shit, he's gonna get another Nydus there. Another Nydus here. Eonblu is going full Stalker Zerg right now. This is just like, yeah, this is just creepy, dude. Lemorse trying to counterattack, is trying to get out a restraining order. Unfortunately, it's just hard to get it to stick. There's no, there's no evidence that Eonblu keeps trying to harass you. But Eonblu is a real creepy dude, man. You can tell here. Look at this. More locusts into the back door. Unwanted. The Protoss player's like, leave me alone, you fucking freak. One queen does go down in the main, but these defensive locusts, oh, they get an immortal. The counter pressure's done. The counter pressure's done, guys. Lemorse has nothing on the other side of the map. It's up to 52 probes, though. If Lemorse can keep defending and just actually make an army and make a goddamn Phoenix or a Void Ray to get rid of these Overseers. No! Swarmos in the main. Most of these Locusts are actually not on cooldown, but they're about to come on cooldown. Or off cooldown, I should say. The Overseer there kills the DTs. The Zealot's going down. And he starts throwing up a Nydus Worm to evacuate if needed. Throw more. He's going to throw more. A single Swarmos and a Queen pops out behind the third. Just being a bit of a cheeky dickhead. Yeah, this is not the firm butthole. I think this is the loosest butthole I have ever seen, guys. Eonblu restoring my faith in the looseness of the Nydus Swarmhost strategy. And, oh, the DTs come in, but the Overseer's still there on perfect mode, revealing those invisible units over and over again. Another Nydus going up at the third. That DT, man, the aggro range on some units, like, as if you can't figure out to go kill that on your own. It's like, it's a stone's throw away, dude. Go do it. Unless it's on hold position. That one in the main finally does go down, but he's under siege, dude. There's 34 swarm hosts. Oh my god, how did they kill that DT? Does that Overseer reveal to there? From there to, I guess, okay, it's perspective issue. So maybe it's not that far. That detection range is pretty insane though. Holy shit. Locusts in the mineral line. Swarmos not going to be able to get into the main base. More units coming up here, but oh, they just die so quickly. And that third base is pretty dead at this point, guys. I'm feeling like Lemorse is trapped between a dark, dark place where your opponent's just throwing their babies at you, and you're like, this is fucked. Stop it. Eonblu's like, I don't even need economy because I never lose any units. I'm still on 2 base. On 32 workers, 14 minutes into this game. No fucks given, mate. Another Nydus Worm here. Lemorse doesn't see it. Or kind of sees it, but doesn't. The Zealots were spotting it, but uh-oh. A little bit too late. Too little too late. Remember, guys, these pervert Overseers allow these DTs to get killed. Just great Overseer placement. That Nexus goes down, doesn't get cancelled. These Zealots running away in the main like, oh shit, we don't want to just all die to free Locusts. Let's just let them expire, but so many units coming down from so many angles. Is he going to pop out up here? No. Locusts sieging the wall, Locusts sieging the gateways. They got an arc on there. That Nydus Worm is going to go down in a bloody spray. Guys, don't worry. If there's anyone from PETA watching, yes. 465 Nydus Worms were harmed in the making of this documentary. on the plus side, we learned a lot about the filthiness of Eonblu as an utter scumbag. So, GG. Good game? You filthy bastard. GG, well played, dude. That was gross. Can you guys imagine if you built a Phoenix and shut down those overseers? Would have been hard for Eonblu to keep that up, dude, but GG, well played. Casual 40 swarm hosts from Eonblu. I guess I should check the units lost tab. Almost 3 times more efficient. Turns out that's what happens when you use free units the entire game. Legendary. Nice. Nice. Yeah, 38 swarm hosts at the end of that game. That's so sick, man. I do really think Lemorse just needed to counterattack, and whenever Locusts got thrown, run back in. Run out, run back in. And do that plus shut down the vision. I know people struggle with swarm hosts, so I might as well give you a very quick explanation. Get a Phoenix or a Voider, get out there and kill these overseers. And yeah, really just commit more to the fighting on the front at your opponent's base. If you ever see they just launch like a few pairs of Locusts, you just kill them. You just keep fighting through it. You force them to use like 10 pairs of Locusts at home, and then you go, oh, okay, I'll pull back from that. You wait for them to run out, and you go straight back in. So you keep most of your army over here. The other thing is you actually don't defend your base. There's no sustained damage from a pure swarm host player. So here's what you do. You stay low on gas, and instead you go expand. You just take like 1 billion expansions, and rather than focusing on fighting the Locusts, you simplify your reaction to, I will just run probes away. You just grab your probes, run them to one of your other 50 Nexus. Nexus dies, rebuild it. It's only 400 minerals. So the thing is, the Swarm Host player actually can't keep up with the tempo. If they're on this sort of terrible economy relying on just Swarm Hosts, they're relying on you fighting their Locusts, you not counterattacking and maintaining pressure with your counterattack. They're relying on you engaging into the Locusts. Because if you keep avoiding those Locusts, they just can't shut down all your bases. They can't shut down your economy. So you do a little bit of squashing their vision, squashing the Nyduses, mostly pressure on their side of the map, and you expand like a goddamned maniac. And that's how you do it. GG, well played, though. Thank you very much for those games.